Now, I would do the whole 3-2-1 thing, but he's already here because he arrived a couple of minutes earlier, so let's see what Baro brought this time. We got credit booster, Prisma arrows, wow, we got a bunch of stuff, dude. We got a bunch of new stuff, so we're gonna start off with the weapons. Wow, that's a lot. Prisma Angstrum, my friends, we do have incarnate versions to a lot of these weapons, so bear that one in mind. You should get them regardless if there's an incarnate weapon. Much like the Angstrum. Is it the best incarnate weapon? No, not even by a mile, but it is an incarnate weapon, which means it's at the top when it comes to performance, or that bubble. Next up, we got Prisma Dual Cleavers. These are melee choppy $5. They're not bad melee weapons by any stretch of the imagination. It's not an incarnate weapon, still it's very thematic, and I would still recommend you guys pick this one up. Prisma Dual Decurions. Now this one is a heavy weapon or an arc weapon, and here's the thing when it comes to these guns. What can I tell you about them? A lot of people don't use them, not because they're bad, but simply because they're outrun or outclassed or outgunned, if you will, by primary weapons. D hasn't unfortunately paid enough attention to heavy weapons, so there you go. This does not mean that the Prisma Dual Decurions are bad. These are good weapons. Pity we don't get more power for them. Prisma Gorgon, speaking about incarnate weapons, here you go. Now, when the incarnate Gorgon came out, honestly, it was like the worst. It was actual dog water. But then they buffed it, and it was less dog water. Now, when I say dog water, keep in mind I'm talking about dog water within the incarnate weapon sphere, so it's still a very strong weapon, especially compared to Kuva, Tenant, or the new Saito Sis, Biso Sis, whatever. There's only like 2 good weapons there anyway, so there you go. Definitely get the Prisma Gorgon as well. Prisma Grakata does not have an incarnate version. This is more thematic, this is more about clan, this is more about the Daka. And you do love the Daka, don't you? Because if you don't, and if you don't know that what that means, you don't know Warframe history. And I guess that might be for the best. For the most part, this, however, is mastery fodder, just like the Prisma Grinlok. There is no incarnate version to this one, unless, of course, they slipped it in without me knowing. I can tell you, anyway, that's not important. This is a lever action. It's not all that powerful, however, I still recommend it for the purists among you. If you prefer yourself a sharpshooter and all whatnot, and you're not the kind of player that just plays for the end game, you can still get plenty of enjoyment out of this weapon. Prisma Obex, fantastic move and animation set with this one, and while I may not be a melee guy, even I have to admit that it is cool using this weapon, so you do have the Ducats, you should pick this one as well. No, it is not a melee weapon, unlike the Prisma Skana. You got an incarnate version to this one, and this one you should definitely pick up. I do highly recommend it, which is why I have 2. I'm kidding, that's not why I have 2, I just forgot why I have 2. Prisma Tetra, wow, dude, they just really brought it. Now, there is no incarnate version to this one, so there you go, that means it's mastery fodder, right? Well, there is a Tenant Tetra, and the Tenant Tetra is better, and you do have the augment that makes it all bouncy, marshmallowy, but no, it is not one of the best weapons in the game. I think there was a point where it was like a contender for top 10, but that was when Tenant weapons came out. Anyway, mastery fodder, a lot of weapons. Prisma Twin Gremlins. It's not one of the best weapons in the game, just like the one we previously talked about. However, this one is thematically more impactful from my point of view. It sends out bolts, it fires... Basically, it's a nail gun, only an automatic nail gun. And it sends enemy flying on kill shot, headshot, and that can be a bit thematic. It also pins them to walls, and I always found that oddly satisfying. Don't ask me why. Prisma Veritux. We do have in this game melee for Arcwing or melee for Arcwing. It is an actual thing. You may have forgotten about it, or you may have never used it, but it is a thing, and that's honestly just mastery point. That's it. I got nothing. Prisma Machete. Here we go. Is this better than the Machete Wraith? No, it's not. Is this better than the Machete Zaw? No. But there you go. You know what that means? Mastery points, boys. Mastery points. What do you need mastery points for? Mastery rank. What do you do with mastery rank? Well, past a certain point, mostly nothing. But that's not important. Prisma Lenz. This is the adjudicator. The one that is more powerful than the standard lens. What? It's a traditional weapon in Warframe, and it was a lot more impactful and a lot more iconic back when you can kill yourself with it. And a lot of players would kill themselves with it because you did this frost shock, it would slow you down, it would explode. Unless, of course, you had the reflexes to press shift or dash, whatever you have on your controller to get out of it. This was when self-damage was a thing in Warframe. DE is working towards that kindergarten project, so no more self-damage in Warframe. Prisma Ohma, Tonfaz, Electricity, Juan Vuan, Melee. It wins by default because it's a melee. And I'll be honest, it really does look freaking cool. And that's pretty much it for the weapons. Wow. Are these all the Prisma weapons in the game? You let me know in the comment section down below. Are these all the Prisma weapons in the game? It's honestly quite remarkable how much stuff we get from Baro. By the way, free day credit booster for a massive 350 ducats. I'm still trying to get the lower price on this. And how am I doing that? I'm basically doing what you guys are doing. I'm just moaning on the forums all the time. Please, too expensive. Bring down the lower price. Think of the new 10-0 that come into the game. Now, come on, let's get that price down. The 350 is a bit much, okay? Never mind the credit cost, but 350 ducats, it should be like 40, maybe 45, something like that is a whole lot more impactful. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. What else we got? Cosmetics. And when it comes to cosmetics, these will be subjective and entirely down to the individual, simply because what I may like, you may not like. I like the color blue, you like the color green, that kind of thing. You get it, right? There's a bunch of cosmetics. There's a lot of Prisma cosmetics from what I can see. It honestly looks like Teer actually brought the Prisma everything. Prisma Shade, a lot of mastery points out of this one because you get some out of the weapon as well. We do have a Shade Prime. We have a Shade Prime, right? I think we have a Shade Prime. Prisma Mantis skin. All the Prismas, Sipho, Scimitar, Lee set, the Avia armor set, the Daedalus armor set, the Edo armor set, the Latron armor set, all of the armor sets. But that's it. The other stuff is gone. So you know how I end these videos with like, if you don't have Inaros, pick up the stands of Inaros blueprint that will eventually get you to the Warframe? It's not here. It's the first time it's not here. And I've been doing Baro for about 7 years now. Wow, it's a special Baro, boys and girls and everything else. It's absolutely insane. You get, I think you get Prisma everything. Now that might be it for Baro, but check us live over on Twitch, where we're taking a look at the latest and greatest Path of Exile 2 expansion. That's right, Season of the Hunt has just hit. And with it comes Twitch drops. You can get yourself free loot. I'm talking about the Asmeri Noble Deer Pet. You gotta watch for 3 hours. All the details, all the links in the description and the pinned comment down below. I'll catch you fantastic people over on Twitch. Ciao.